Hello dear students, we the Department of Mathematics TKMCE welcome you all to the amazing world of mathematics. Your first mathematics paper in BTech is MAT 101. Course name is Linear Algebra and Calculus. So let us just see the syllabus of this first module. First module is on linear algebra. Topic textbook is the second one, Text 2, Erwin Kreyszig, Advanced Engineering Mathematics, 10th edition, Wiley Sons, 2016 edition. Syllabus: System of linear equations, solution by Gauss elimination, row echelon form, and rank of a matrix, fundamental theorem for linear systems, eigenvalues and eigenvectors, diagonalization of matrices, orthogonal transformation, quadratic forms and their canonical form. Objectives of this video: the meaning of the word algebra, introduction to linear algebra, applications, system of linear equations, geometrical interpretation of solution of linear system, examples, matrix representation of linear system of equations, and then augmented matrix. Meaning of the word algebra. Algebra, the word originated from Arabic word al-jabar, meaning reunion of broken parts or bond setting. It's a generalization of arithmetic in which letters representing numbers are combined according to the rules of arithmetic. Algebra uses letters like x and y or other symbols in places of values and then plays with them using special rules. For example, x plus 3 equal to 7. X is used in place of a value we do not know yet and is called the unknown or the variable. Then what is this linear algebra about? Linear algebra is a study of linear sets of equations and their transformation properties. It's a branch of mathematics that is concerned with mathematical structures closed under the operations of addition and scalar multiplication, and that includes a theory of systems of linear equations, matrices, determinants, vector spaces, and linear transformation. Linear algebra is central to both pure and applied mathematics. Applications of linear algebra. It's a core of many known data science algorithms. Linear algebra has several applications in machine learning. The most known application of artificial intelligence such as loss functions, regularization, support vector function, and much more. It is used in image recognition. It is used in deep learning, and deep learning employs matrices to store inputs such as images or speech or text to give a state-of-the-art solution to the problems. Weights learned by a neural network are also stored in matrices. Now there are more applications. It is used in graph theory, which is a part of mathematics, used in cryptography, electrical circuits, traffic flow problems, genetic problems, etc. And there are a lot more in the list. System of linear equations. Linear algebra makes systematic use of matrices and vectors. It includes a theory and applications of linear system of equations, linear transformations and eigenvalue problems. Linear algebra is used in most science and engineering areas because it allows modeling of many natural phenomena and efficiently computing with such models. So as we have seen, solution of linear equation form center to linear algebra concept. And so let us see the definition of linear equation. A linear equation in n variables x1, x2, etc., xn is an equation of the form a1 x1 plus a2 x2 plus etc. an xn equal to b, where a1, a2, etc., an and b are the coefficients of the equation which can be real or complex, and n is any positive integer. You may note that the term linear equation takes its origin in the correspondence between lines and equations. A linear equation in two variables is an equation whose solutions form a line. So we can see all these things later. Now you may note the difference of this equation 1 with the two equations that I have given here. In the first equation 2x1 minus 3x2 plus x1 x2 equal to 15, you can note a term x1 x2 here, because of which this failed to be included in the group of linear equations. So this 2 is not a linear equation because of the presence of the term x1 into x2. Now the third equation is also not linear because of the presence of root x term. So 3 root x1 minus 5x2 plus 10 equal to 0 is also not a linear equation. So in the linear equation, you can see that all the variables are of degree 1. A system of linear equations or a linear system. It's a collection of one or more linear equations involving the same variables. For example, consider the following system of 3 equations in 3 unknowns. Consider the equation x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to 6, x1 plus 2x2 plus 3x3 equal to 10, x1 plus 2x2 plus 5x3 equal to 14. So a solution is a set of values x1, x2, etc. xn that satisfy each equation completely. For example, 4, 0, 2, that is for x1 equal to 4, x2 equal to 0, x3 equal to 2 is a solution to the system 4 because it satisfies each equation of 4 completely. That is, you can substitute x1 equal to 4, x2 equal to, x3 equal to 2, x2 equal to 0 here, and that satisfies equation 1 completely. Similarly, the second equation in this linear system, when substituted with 4, 0, 2 gives 4 plus 0 plus 6 equal to 10. Third equation 4 plus 0 plus 10 equal to 14. So all the 3 equations are completely satisfied by the solution set 402, hence 402 is called the solution to the system 4. Geometrical interpretation of the solution of linear system. Consider 2 equations in 2 unknowns x1, x2. a11 x1 plus a12 x2 equal to b1. a21 x1 plus a22 x2 equal to b2. If we interpret x1, x2 coordinates in the x1, x2 plane, and then each of these equations represent a straight line. So these are 2 linear equations. Each one is a linear equation in 2 variables. So they represent a straight line. Each represents a straight line. And x1, x2 is a solution if and only if the point x1, x2 lies on both the lines. Hence, there are 3 possibilities. Exactly one solution if the lines intersect. So that is one possibility. Second possibility is infinitely many solutions if the lines coincide. Third possibility, no solution if the lines are parallel. So these are the 3 possibilities. So let us see some examples. In this first example, you can notice, see that there are 2 lines x1 plus x2 equal to 1. So this is the first line x1 plus x2 equal to 1. And then we have the second line 2x1 minus x2 equal to 0. So this is the second line 2x1 minus x2 equal to 0. And you can notice that these 2 lines coincide at the point P. And so you can see that there is one solution, there is a unique solution at P, and the point of intersection is 1 by 3, 2 by 3. Point of intersection is 1 by 3, 2 by 3, and so that's a unique solution to this system of 2 equations in 2 unknowns. Now consider the second system of equations x1 plus x2 equal to 1 and 2x1 plus 2x2 equal to 2. You can see that both equations represent the same thing, and therefore there is only one line. So one equation in 2 unknowns. So hence you can have infinitely many solutions. So this is the second possibility. In the third possibility, we have x1 plus x2 equal to 1. So this first one is a line corresponding to x1 plus x2 equal to 1. And the second one is x1 plus x2 equal to 0. So this is second line x1 equal to minus x2. So you can see that both lines are parallel to each other. They never meet, they never intersect, and hence there is no solution. Now let us see how the system of equations can be written in a matrix format. So here I have given a set of 1, 2, 3, etc. m equations. So we have 1, 2, etc. m equations in n variables, 1, 2, 3, etc. n variables. So there are n unknowns, and m linear equations. Now changing to matrix notation, the system can be written as Ax equal to b, where the coefficient matrix A is the m by n matrix given by A11, A12, etc. A1n, which are the coefficients from the first equation. From the second equation, we have the coefficient A21, A22, etc. A2n, that forms the second row. And the coefficients from the last equation am1, am2, etc. amn forms the last row. So this forms an m by n matrix. So m by n matrix, which is the coefficient matrix. Then we have column vectors x, which is a column vector, or it's a matrix, column matrix with n variables. And capital B is also a column matrix with m variables. So here we have capital X and capital B as column vectors. We assume that the coefficients A, J, K are not all 0, so that A is not a 0 matrix. Note that X has n components, whereas B has m components. Now this is a system that we have considered in the previous slide. And you can notice that in the previous slide, we have the coefficient matrix A and we have the right hand side matrix B. Now here we are going to combine the two. We are going to write the two together, and we call this matrix as an augmented matrix. So the coefficient matrix and the right hand side matrix together will give you the augmented matrix. The augmented matrix AB determines a system completely because it contains all numbers appearing in this linear system 5. Every number in this linear system is included in this augmented matrix, and hence the augmented matrix determines the system completely. If all the BJs are 0 in 5, if instead of having B1, B2, etc. Bm, if we are having 0 for B1, if we are having 0 for B2, etc. and 0 for Bm, all the right hand sides are equal to 0, and then in that case Ax equal to 0 is called a homogeneous system. So that's all for this video. So we will meet again with another video. Thank you for the time being.